So here I am. I am on my way with my suitcase to enter what is going to become Hong Kong. And this will be the Special Administrative Region, SAR, of Hong Kong, part of mainland China, but because it is administered differently and independently by the local government of Hong Kong, it is considered to be a different region. So I will have to go through customs, and everybody has to do that. And yeah, it's right over there, over that big, you see those mountains over there? Right over those mountains. And many years ago, probably about, 30, 40 years ago, when Hong Kong was still under British control, people were not allowed to move freely between mainland China and Hong Kong. And many people in mainland China, in order to seek a better life, better economic opportunities, they went over those mountains to go to work in Hong Kong to make more money. Lots of people done that, including people in my family. And but now that Hong Kong is back under Chinese control, people can now move back and forth very freely, and they'll do it all the time, every day. So it's quite amazing. It's just a short walk away from me, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm about to enter Hong Kong. That's the train station right there. We're going to head over this way to go through a customs check. And people are actually using this space to do recreational activities like singing. Karaoke. Oh yeah. So it's good that we got some signage for which way you should go, but well, wait a minute here. Wait. Which way are we going? Left or right for Hong Kong? We gotta figure this out now. That's confusing. So I'm making my way through this kind of an underground complex, and on my way to the custom checkpoint. This is where you actually find a lot of shopping centers and things like that, where you can do some last minute shopping before you cross over to Hong Kong. And it's a very special moment for me because back in 1991, where my family and I had immigrated from mainland China to the United States, Hong Kong was our passover point where we did our customs check before taking a flight from there to the US. And back then, we carried all of our luggage, which is basically all of our essential life belongings. We must have had about 7 or 8 different suitcases, bags, and luggages. It was everything that my parents and our family owned and thought that we would need. Clothing, blankets, even pots and pans. We bought everything. We were leaving our life behind in China to move to the US. And this was the journey that we took. And we carried everything by hand for probably 4 or 5 miles on foot before we were able to board a train to get inside Hong Kong and to eventually take a flight. So this is a very special moment and an experience for me to be basically kind of reliving this experience. Hey, how are you?
Oh, hello.
Nice to see you. Thank you. So somebody just said hello. Very friendly kids, and yeah, so it's like reliving it some 34 years later. It's a very special moment, and yeah, I can't help but feel a little emotional about the whole thing. And yeah, and here I am. I'm doing it again. A massive amount of people going through on foot. Like I said, this is bringing back memories. Meow. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Okay, so I've been staying at this village community here right across the border from Shenzhen, mainland China, which is right over those mountains over there for the past couple days. It's been a relaxing couple days, but today we're gonna head into Hong Kong itself, which I think it's in that direction generally somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna go to the sort of get into the hustle bustle of the city of Hong Kong. But there's lots of these village-style communities just on the outskirts, which are much more relaxed. The air is much cleaner. But yeah, we're gonna do the big city life of Hong Kong today. We're having some dim sum in a dim sum restaurant in Hong Kong. Yes, Chang Fun, the rice roll with the shrimp inside. Yes. Very good. And then we got some pineapple barbecue buns. There's the vibe of the place. It's pretty nice. It's a new shopping plaza. Here's another dim sum item that just arrived. The beef balls covered with red rice krispies, which is the first time I've seen this. Usually beef balls are we just get them steamed, and it's not covered with anything. This one is covered with red rice krispies, which I've never seen before. The rice krispies are deep fried, so let's have a try. So this is the beef balls, the beef ball with the red rice crispy. It's very interesting because normally it's a steam item, and you can tell the inside of it. It actually is steam. So the inside is a regular steamed beef ball, but then the outside is this deep fried layer of red rice krispies, which gives it a completely different texture. So basically it's crispy on the outside and then kind of soft on the inside. It's kind of interesting. First time I've had it. It's decent, but I think the deep frying process has made the beef ball itself slightly dry. So that's not what I would prefer, but it is interesting from a texture standpoint. Cheers. So we're gonna do a tasting test of the pineapple barbecue pork bun. And dim sum is a staple of Cantonese cuisine, and most of the dim sum items originated from places like Guangzhou, which is the birthplace and cradle of Cantonese cuisine and culture. But in Hong Kong, because the British colonization, the people in Hong Kong then combined Western and Chinese cooking methods to come up with a new style of food. So a good example of that is the pineapple, what is called a pineapple style barbecue pork bun. The barbecue pork bun is usually steamed, but this one is baked. So the outside you have this crust. They call it the pineapple crust because the taste is kind of sweet like pineapple, and the color is like yellow, like a little bit of pineapple. So you have a crispy outside, right? A crust on the outside, and the barbecue pork filling on the inside. And the bun itself has a different texture than the steamed one because it's kind of pillowy, fluffy. Well, I like the steamed one, but it also has a baked flavor to it. So baking is a cooking method that was incorporated into Chinese cooking methods due to the Western influence in Hong Kong.
爽喎，呢啲滑喎，有筷子夾嚟俾你睇下。
係啊。Wow. So this is the special rice noodle roll that's made in Hong Kong called Chen Chun rice noodle roll. And it's a translucent noodle roll topped with soy sauce and the pork ribs. It's the first time I've seen this style of rolls. I mean, I've had it before, but it's not made this way. The roll is translucent, which should give a different texture than your regular rice roll.
So we have some other items that arrived, which is you got the chicken feet. This is the shrimp and spinach dumpling, and then the all-time classic, the siu mai. Let's have one of these. It's a pretty nice size siu mai. Oh, good flavor. Good combination of flavors of mushroom, shrimp, ground pork, as well as it's got a little bit of a roll, shrimp roll on it to give it some extra umami flavor. So we're also going to try this noodle too. This translucent noodle roll. And I think it's made with kind of a tapioca starch instead of a rice flour like normally you would with a rice roll. And that's why it's going to have a different texture. It's more chewy. So a little bit more chewy and gelatinous instead of being just soft. It's interesting.